G'day gang. When are things ever really finished? I don't know. You know, this was, I think I made mention on previous occasions that this is a retirement hobby thing for me. So when I retire, it's only a couple of years away, I'll have something to keep myself amused. I just thought I might get onto one of those things that is not finished, and that's adjusting this gear shift. It's a bit of a bugger. Sometimes you really actually got to hold it into park to fire it up, whereas you should normally just be able to leave it in. You know, you shouldn't have to actually physically push it harder on the stick. So I'm just gonna, there's an adjuster bolt up there for, you're looking upside down at the moment. There's an adjuster bolt just there. Here. And so I'm going to just loosen that off and just let it go to its natural fall. I don't know, in 10 years maybe the mounts collapse just a smidgen, or whatever, I don't know. But all this stuff's out of a Commodore, remember, it's all been thrown into this old Chevy. So hopefully, maybe I can show you what happens. I've got to fix up the quadrant too, that's all come adrift. That's alright, but it's in park. When I go for the key, which is in my pocket, when I go to fire it, not a lie over it, didn't it? Doesn't usually do that. Go on, give it up. Anyway, trust me, it does it. Why it's not doing it right now, I don't know, but I'm going to adjust that lever anyways. So when you look up there, you can probably see there's about a, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch or something. Can you see the mark? You can see the mark where it's moved. I think that's done all right. That should be more happier where it's at. Another thing I want to do is just down here a little further. And that's where the dipstick tube comes down and the tranny pipes go. If you can see the dipstick tube there. That's that tube that's poking across. That one there. Those pipes are supposed to be on the other side of that dipstick tube. So I might just back that off, pull that stick out, and put those. As you can see, there's a bracket. Can you see the bracket there? Beyond. There it is. That bracket there. Those pipes are supposed to go into that bracket. I might just pull the dipstick up, slip them up over there, and that's another thing out the way. And so there we go. We're above the. We're looking upwards. The new O-ring on the dipstick tube. Right, up and above that now. That should make the lines a little more secure. Been booed up a fair bit over the years. can see is see shiny spots and drippages, things like that. That's just from sitting around doing nothing. Just weeping past us to the wee-made seal. So that's what happens to that. Things should be alright from there. She's a good old nugget, this. I think I've mentioned before we've got bumps here. So if we look on the plane, the thyroid's just like all ways up in the air compared to the controller. My plan is make a bushing to go into the steering arm, pull the thyroid down and flip it back up the other way, put a new taper up through it going up that way and put the nut on the top, and that will bring the arm down level or closer, I should hope, and minimise the bump in it. The bump's pretty scary in it, but once you're aware of it, once you know what's coming, you just ride with it, and it goes okay. It doesn't do no big deal. And so that's another thing that's been in the back of my mind, but that's not going to happen today because I don't have the stuff, and I haven't really done the research on it just yet. But other than that, I think the old dunger's pretty good. She's done alright, the old girl. I want you to, what do you reckon this weighs? I'm putting a V8, 1938 Chevy, everything iron, no plastic. What do you reckon? If I told you, you'd probably freak, because I didn't believe it either when it went on the weight on the scales. Yeah, it's a big old girl. There's nothing plastic about it. That's all she weighs. Anyway, I've had enough messing about with it for the minute. I've got the things to do now. But just knocked over. Oh, better put that plug lead back on. Yeah. Have yourselves a good one. We'll check you later.